Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. First of all, thank you for the amazing response for the previous video. And let's start with today's video. In today's video, we are going to talk about friendships. We are going to talk about one of the most important friendships, and that is friendship with yourself. Have you ever experienced meaningless anger, feeling restless, getting frustrated easily, not knowing what to do, finding it difficult or being scared to stay alone with your own thoughts? Rather confused with your own thoughts and emotions, having a pessimistic outlook, having no trust on your instincts, or feeling that your relationship with yourself is not the way it used to be. Or a sense that your own inner self or your true nature is, who is supposed to be your best ally, is not acting with your best interests. Then, if you're feeling this way, believe me, you are not alone. Everybody at some point of time goes through this phase. I have personally gone through this phase during my MBA. When I was about to finish my MBA, when only 6-7 months were left, I was confused as to where should I be going. I was supposed to make a concrete career choice at that time. I was not happy with the kind of job offerings that were landing in my hand, and I was totally confused with myself. It felt like I was not being supportive to myself. I was not giving best advice to myself. I was not guiding myself in the right direction. So coincidentally, I have taken few steps which worked for me. So in this video, I'm going to share 7 tips that helped me improve my relationship with myself and made me fall in love with myself and made me my best friend. And I believe it will work for you as well and will help you improve your relationship with yourself and make you your best friend. Okay, before we proceed further, let's first set the expectations. This is not something that's going to change overnight. Like any other relationship, even relationship with yourself has to be nurtured. You'll have to work on it. And like other relationships, even this relationship will take time to grow and improve. But the best thing about working on our relationship with ourselves is that the feedback loop is absolutely zero. You will instantly know if your attempts at getting you closer with yourself or not. You will know whether you are satisfied with your efforts or not, whether you are enjoying this process or not, which makes it a very exciting process and an exciting journey for yourself. See, whenever we feel cluttered with our own thoughts, confused with our own thoughts, the best thing to do at those times is to write down your thoughts. When you feel cluttered or confused, or when you are anxious and tensed, writing your thoughts allows you to think over them, and it gives you more clarity on what you're thinking and what exactly are you going through. And this process of writing down your thoughts is called journaling. I have myself started journaling when I was in this self-doubt, and my goodness, I can't tell you how grateful I am to start this habit called journaling back in 2019. See, this is my first journal, and when I say this, believe me, this changed everything. I now maintain my journal on iPad. Journaling allows you to open up and write about anything you want to write. It makes you open to introspection. It allows you to understand yourself better. Journaling will help you understand what exactly are your strengths and your weaknesses, your likes and dislikes. The very vibe and the feel of journaling is also very meditative and therapeutic. Journaling is like having a good conversation with yourself. Journaling allows you to become more accepting of yourself, more appreciative of yourself, and also more forgiving. See, one of the things I see most often, even with my friends, is people don't know themselves completely. They don't know what their advantages are, what their disadvantages are. They don't understand themselves properly. They don't know what exactly is their emotional state and how do they respond to situations. Answer me this. If you don't understand yourself properly, who else is going to? So the next idea would be to follow good creators on internet. See, if you are someone who thinks like you're scrolling through Instagram and watching a lot of YouTube videos and wasting time, then you're not, following the right creators. I personally like to consume content on YouTube, and I'm sure you like it as well. You're watching this video on YouTube, right? I actually make a deliberate effort, especially I was way particular about this back then in 2019, where I only wanted to watch educative content from good creators. What happens is most of the time our approach and perception towards our life becomes too biased based on our past experiences. These creators can help us break these chains. They will give us different approaches and perceptions and ideas on different aspects of life which we can implement in our day-to-day routine. Personally, I used to follow Ali Abdaal, Sadhguru, Maddy Avella a lot during those times. I benefited a lot from following these people. Sadhguru helped me look at things from a different point of view. His videos also gave me a different perception about certain aspects of life. Ali Abdaal and Matt, Ali Abdaal in particular actually, taught me to look at things in a positive light. He introduced me to the world of learning and taught me how to integrate tech in our daily lives to improve ourselves and how tech can help us to grow in every aspect of our life. Now listen to me very carefully. You started journaling, which is helping you to understand yourself better. You are also following good creators with whom you resonate. They are, which is helping you to increase your exposure. Now comes the most important thing. The most important thing for building good relationship with yourself is accepting your past and coming to terms with it. See, all of us might have done something in the past which we are not proud of today. It's absolutely okay. It's totally fine. The best thing to do would be to acknowledge it, if not to anyone, at least to yourself, to acknowledge it and move on. It's okay, things have happened in a certain way. It's fine. If there is something to learn from it, do learn from it. You will be no less a man or a woman if you accept your mistakes. In fact, you're being courageous to accept what has happened and forgive yourself. Forgiving yourself and accepting past will make you more matured, will truly let you know what your limitations are and also tell you what your boundaries are, upon which you can organically work and improve yourself. See, if you are someone who is not yet working, then the best thing to do is to start working. To be very frank, I didn't enjoy my first job, but I still think joining in that job was one of the best decisions I have ever made in my life. The reason I say I appreciate my decision to join my first job, actually that was my mom's advice. But the reason I say that is because that job did give me a platform to prove, made me more disciplined, gave me a proper routine. It made me value my time, made me busy. The job also allowed me to organize and channelize my thoughts. I met some great people there. It made me understand that work is the most therapeutic thing in anyone's life. If you are a student or someone who is already working, my advice to you then is to build few hobbies and constantly work on them. In fact, even if you are working, I would still advise you to build a hobby and to share that work on your social media handles. Hobbies make your day exciting. Hobbies will keep you hooked and you would look forward towards that part of the day. It will also quench your creative thirst. See, you started working, you also started building hobbies. This itself should be enough to build good rapport with yourself. If there is one more thing you want to do, if there's something that can truly make you fall in love with yourself, is learning. Don't get me wrong, reading and preparing for your exams and learning in that conventional way might be boring. Believe me, I didn't enjoy it that much as well. But learning for learning's sake, when I learn how to use a new software or when I read about new things from books, the joy is, I just can't express it in my words. I started reading more books after finishing my MBA and my God, I love it. Reading books, attending to online courses suddenly made me fall in love with learning. It opened growth trajectory in many ways, increased my knowledge, and finally at the end of the day made me feel more confident about myself and about my life. My last suggestion for you will be to spend some alone time. I talked about it at length in my weekly letter series. I'll drop the link in the description below. Maybe go to the park or drive on an empty road or find your favorite corner in the house and listen to some meaningful songs. This should be the time which should make you feel relaxed and rejuvenated. That's all for this video. If you like the video, hit the like button so that the video will reach more people, and consider subscribing to the channel if you enjoyed the video. You can also check out my blog posts which I write in the format of letters addressed to a friend. It will only take 1 to 2 minutes to read. Very crisp, concise, yet very personal and intimate. Do give them a shot. I'll drop the link in the description below. And that's all for now. This is D.S.S.R.Anirudh signing off.